VOP TV, Voice of the People Television.
Everybody keep watching Voice of the People. All right? Love you all.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on? My name is Kiki. Keep watching VOP TV. Thanks.
Hey guys, what's going on? Olumide Oru, the Fresh Prince of Lagos here, and this is VOP TV, guys.
Hello guys, I want you to please keep on watching VOP TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hafiz Oyetoro. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Shout out to VOP TV.
Very big shout out to the fans and lovers of VOP TV. My name is Tayo Faduro. I'm an actor that you are going to live to love. Keep watching. Cheers.
Hi everyone, so shout out to VOP TV.
VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
Join us as we drive into the world of politics through insightful interviews with prominent political figures, both serving and former governors, ministers, senators, legislators, party chieftains, activists, and analysts. Get first-hand information into the decision-making processes that affect our daily lives. Highly engaging one-hour program that brings political discourse into focus.
I am Chukwuma Okoro.
Political Lens, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Join us.
Everybody keep watching Voice of the People. All right? Love you all.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on? My name is Kiki. Keep watching VOP TV. Thanks.
Hey guys, what's going on? Olumide Oru, the Fresh Prince of Lagos here, and this is VOP TV, guys.
Hello guys, I want you to please keep on watching VOP TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hafiz Oyetoro. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Shout out to VOP TV.
Very big shout out to the fans and lovers of VOP TV. My name is Tayo Faduro. I'm an actor that you are going to live to love. Keep watching. Cheers.
Hi everyone, so shout out to VOP TV.
Are you ready to lift him high? All around the world, it's time. Let the praise wave ride. It's Praise Wave Live. Oh yeah, the rhythm of grace we testify. Let's go. He turned our mourning into dancing, our silence into shouting. It's Praise Wave Live. Let the glory rise. We're riding the wave. Every moment, every tribe. Praise wave, lift him up. Praise wave, don't stop now. Praise wave, all day, all night. Once we live, let the world ignite.
Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I. From social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more. Tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. People's Voice. Mondays through Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count.
Ever wonder what inspires your favorite gospel artists? Explore and discover the rich heritage of continental gospel music and how this transformative journey has evolved and shaped cultures around the world. As we dig deep into archival treasures, feel the energy in our praise jam, Gospel Fusion on Voice of the People Television. Tune in this Sunday, 3 to 4 p.m. and be part of a transformative experience that uplifts and inspires. Join us as we explore the transformative power of gospel music and its ability to uplift spirits and unite hearts. Tune in this Sunday, 3 to 4 p.m. on Voice of the People Television. Gospel Fusion. Let's fuse our hearts in praise and joy.
Welcome to Kitty's Corner. Every weekend is a new journey. Join Auntie Oni as she embarks on thrilling adventures. Each episode takes the young explorers to a different fantastical world filled with exciting challenges, making new friends and learning valuable life lessons. The show begins with lots of excitement in a cozy storytelling mood. Fairies teach the importance of kindness, honesty, bravery, teamwork, or curiosity. Kitty's Corner is a delightful blend of fun, education, and imagination with catchy songs, interactive games, and heartwarming stories. Join Auntie Oni every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Voice of the People Television. Kitty's Corner, perfect destination for curious minds.
Welcome to People's Voice on VOP TV, where citizen stories shape the narrative. Today, we're dissecting two major stories that are dominating the headlines and sparking conversations across the nation. PDP dead and buried, controlled by APC, Dino Melaye. Linko Taria urges Ibas to account for River State's fund. Join the conversation with expert insight and citizen perspective. Share your thoughts with us. I am Xavier Udo. Other news stories with details. House of Representatives gives transport ministers 48 hours to appear over train derailments. The House of Representatives Committee on Land Transportation has given Minister of Transportation Saidu Ahmed Akali 48 hours to appear before it over the recent derailment of Kaduna-bound train carrying 618 passengers. The committee expressed outrage over the minister's absence from an investigative hearing. describing it as an affront to Nigerians. If Akali fails to appear, the committee will escalate the matter to the president. More governors to join APC ahead of 2027 election. Hugh Watada says the APC National Chairman, Professor Nentawe Yiwatada, predicts more governors will join the party ahead of 2027 general election, citing President Bola Tinubu's performance recent defections from PDP to APC, including Delta and Akwa Ibom governors supporting this claim. He urges the party unity for an overwhelming 2027 victory. And away from that, yes, the talk of the town, talking about the body, the petroleum body. Nupeng suspends strike after Dangote refinery agrees to unionize workers. The Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Gas Workers, Nupeng, and Natural Gas Workers, Nupeng, has suspended its 2-day strike after Dangote refinery agreed to unionize its workers and ensure no victimization. The agreement follows a meeting convened by the Department of State Services, DSS. Jonathan's bid split South-South PDP. Former President Goodluck Jonathan's reported presidential ambition has divided the South-South PDP, with some chapters supporting him and the others opposing his bid against President Bola Tinubu. Lagos government pushes for statewide ban on Okada. Lagos state government is advocating for a statewide ban on commercial motorcycles, Okada, due to safety concerns and persistent disregard for traffic rules. Despite enforcement efforts, Okada riders continue to pose a threat to the public. Of course, I'm just going to reply this in a very short response, which is, if you want to ban them, do ensure that you ban them and you mean it. But don't ban them now, and in 2027, you allow them to move again because it's close to election, all right? Because this has always been the modus operandi when we come to Lagos banning the motorcycles. You ban them for a short period of time. When it's getting close to election, you allow them again because some of them, you need them for the votes and you need them to move here and there, you know, for your own private interests and your political interests. So if you want to do something, please let your implementation be serious and let's take you serious as well. I'm talking about the Lagos state government. Moving on to the Northern Elders urging the governors to negotiate with bandits. The Northern Elders Progressive Group has called on Northwest governors to prioritize dialogue over military action on dealing with bandits, citing the effectiveness of negotiation in other conflict zones. If you want to negotiate with bandits, that means you want to officially legalize that particular business and you want to turn it to a lucrative business for them. Negotiation would not give you the final solution you need. Instead, you are only trying to let them know that they need to create more avenue and they need to open more chapters in the Northeast, the Northwest, the North Central to see how they can actually take more from us. So I am not in support of that particular negotiation. We just call on the federal government to do what needs to be done and all the special armed forces, okay, to actually go out and do what they know how to do best, protecting lives and property of the people. All right, moving on from there, no immediate plan for 5% fuel surcharge. The federal government clarifies that there is no immediate plan to implement the 5% fuel surcharge, citing existing legislation and pending implementation procedures. The surcharge aims to finance road maintenance and development. So they said. This is what the administration has said. Moving on to the reigning party, not the ruling party. ADC chieftain urges media to hold public officials accountable. Ibrahim Wala, is a chieftain of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, is calling on Nigerian journalists to prioritize investigative journalism and unbiased reporting to combat bad governance. He emphasized the media's crucial role in holding public officials accountable and informing the public. Wala also warns about the troubling alliance between politicians and clergy, urging journalists to expose its impact on ordinary Nigerians. I love the fact that you're asking the journalists, you're asking us to do this, but I would like to say this. Peradventure, or when you get there, and it is now your administration, I just hope you would not want to come after us, because that has been the normal movement, okay? Look at the Niger State where a sitting governor wants to shut down, or he actually shut down a media house, okay? Somewhere in Abuja, a particular OAP came out to talk about unpaid salary, and what did they have to do? They sent the police to them, picking them up, and some of their colleagues had to reach out to the radio and TV organizations, you know, the radio guard, media guard, and all of that, just for us to come to their aid. So when you're actually asking us now to do our job, of course, you don't need to tell us, but while we're doing our job, we would also want you to respect our job. And don't say this because you are not in government. Don't say this because you are not the one controlling the administration. Don't say this because it is not your administration. Don't say this because it is not your time. When you also get there, we'll vet you, we'll look into you, and we'll also expose whatsoever that needs to be exposed. I just needed to clear that, okay? Moving on to FCT Minister imposes 5 million fines on prominent individuals. FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has imposed 5 million fines on several high-profile individuals, including Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, Prince Olugunsoye Oyinlola, and Senator Shehu Sani for converting their properties to other uses without approval in Abuja. The affected individuals must pay the fine within 30 days. 5 million naira is just like someone dashing someone 50,000, okay? They can do better. I was expecting the FCC to do more than that, okay? But I like it that he's actually coming for his own caliber of friends, if I would call it. Okay, to join the conversation, kindly call the number 090-447-32605. 090-447-32605. Follow us on social media at VOPTV Live. You can use the hashtag People's Voice on VOPTV. On YouTube, we are Voice of the People TV. Kindly hit the subscribe button, and together we can make our voices heard. It is time for us to go on a break. As soon as we return, we will talk about that particular alarming headline, PDP dead and buried, controlled by APC. Dino Melaye says, not me. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned, please. I'll be right back.
Everybody keep watching Voice of the People. All right? Love you all.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on? My name is Kike. Keep watching VOP TV. Thanks.
Hey guys, what's going on? Olumide Oru, the Fresh Prince of Lagos here, and this is VOP TV, guys.
Hello, guys. I want you to please keep on watching VOP TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hafiz Oyetoro. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Shout out to VOP TV.
Very big shout out to the fans and lovers of VOP TV. My name is Tayo Faduro. I'm an actor that you are going to live to love. Keep watching. Cheers.
Hi everyone, so shout out to VOP TV.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get drum. Hunger no get religion.
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People Television. Don't just react, understand. Good morning. It's the start of a beautiful day. Well, start your day right with a healthy dose of news, fun, and inspiration. Join us on VOP this morning for the latest news, trending topics, and uplifting stories to set your day on the right vibe. From news and current events to lifestyle and entertainment, you are covered.
VOP This Morning, 8 a.m., Monday through Friday.
All right, welcome back to the program. Yes, it is still People's Voice on VOP TV. PDP dead and buried, controlled by APC, says Dino Melaye. Former Kogi West lawmaker, Senator Dino Melaye, has declared that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, is dead and buried, claiming it is now under the control of the ruling party, which is the All Progressive Congress, APC. Melaye, a member of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, stated that the PDP has been sold and is being controlled by the presidential villa. Melaye boasted that the ADC will unseat President Bola Tinubu's APC in the 2027 election, saying, I am a proud member of ADC, and that is the party that will unseat Tinubu and by the grace of God send Tinubu out of the villa come May 2027. All right. So, of course, I'm just going to say congratulations in advance to Senator Dino Melaye. Of late, he's been really vocal ever since he was called to the bar officially. Okay, so we're now being joined by Mr. Ken Asogwa, a senior special advisor on media to the interim national chairman of the Labour Party, Senator Nenadi Usman. Hello, Mr. Ken. You're welcome on board. Can you hear me? Mr. Ken, are you there? Of course, you're actually live at our Abuja studio, so I'd like to get a response from you. Okay, while we're actually waiting for that particular connection, I would like to quickly go on a break. As soon as we return, I believe that should have been rectified so we can come into the discourse proper. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned, please.
Everybody keep watching Voice of the People. All right? Love you all.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on? My name is Kike. Keep watching VOP TV. Thanks.
Hey guys, what's going on? Olumide Oru, the Fresh Prince of Lagos here, and this is VOP TV, guys.
Hello, guys. I want you to please keep on watching VOP TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hafiz Oyetoro. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Shout out to VOP TV.
Very big shout out to the fans and lovers of VOP TV. My name is Tayo Faduro. I'm an actor that you are going to live to love. Keep watching. Cheers.
Hi everyone, so shout out to VOP TV.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get drum. Hunger no get religion.
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People Television. Don't just react. Of a beautiful day, or start your day right with a healthy dose of news, fun, and inspiration. Join us on VOP this morning for the latest news, trending topics, and uplifting stories to set your day on the right vibe. From news and current events to lifestyle and entertainment, you are covered.
VOP This Morning, 8 a.m., Monday through Friday.
Everybody keep watching Voice of the People. All right? Love you all.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on? My name is Kiki. Keep watching VOP TV. Thanks.
Hey guys, what's going on? Olumide Oru, the Fresh Prince of Lagos here, and this is VOP TV, guys.
Hello, guys. I want you to please keep on watching VOP TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hafiz Oyetoro. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Shout out to VOP TV.
Very big shout out to the fans and lovers of VOP TV. My name is Tayo Faduro. I'm an actor that you are going to live to love. Keep watching. Cheers.
Hi everyone, so shout out to VOP TV.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get tribe. Hunger no get religion.
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People Television. Don't just react, understand. Good morning. It's the start of a beautiful day. Or start your day right with a healthy dose of news, fun, and inspiration. Join us on VOP this morning for the latest news, trending topics, and uplifting stories to set your day on the right vibe. From news and current events to lifestyle and entertainment, you are covered.
VOP This Morning, 8 a.m., Monday through Friday.
We encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOP TV Live. Visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. Also watch us live on SLTV channel 264. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television.
2564 is coming up on Barney 9, right?
So 2564 Atlantic Tower.
What happens in the hush behind hangar doors? Who signs the papers that gamble with lives? Which truths were grounded before they even ever had wings? If you've ever buckled a seatbelt at 30,000 feet, if you've ever stared out of that tiny window and wondered who's really in control of the skies, it isn't just flight, it's power, it's politics, it's pressure sealed in steel. We're peeling back the clouds from runway risks to sky-high secrets. We're diving deep where most dare not to look. Aviation Scope, every Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Voice of the People TV. We don't just report, we reveal. We don't just ask, we uncover. Because when it comes to the skies, ignorance is turbulence. Aviation Scope, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning.
Hi, my name is Tosin Mohammed. I'm a gospel artist. Keep watching VOP TV.
All right, welcome back to the program. We're so sorry about that particular break in transmission. I believe we're actually back for good now. We're now being joined by Mr. Ken Asogua, Senior Special Advisor Media to Interim National Chairman of the Labour Party, Senator Nenadi Usman. Okay. Quickly, hello, Mr. Ken, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Perfect.
All right, thank you so much. You're welcome on board. I'm so sorry about the delay in communication. Okay?
No, it's fine.
Some of these things you can't control them, and here we are now. So I'd just like us to set the ball rolling. How do you think Senator Dino Melaye's Atiku Rufai Obi's defection to ADC reflects the broader trends in Nigerian politics, particularly in terms of party loyalty and ideology alignment?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, all right. I don't know if I am the perfect person to speak about PDP or the ADC, because I am a member of the Labour Party.
Well, some of your members had already moved, including your presidential candidate. You know that, right?
My presidential candidate has not left the Labour Party, even though he is a member of the coalition, and he has said it repeatedly that the coalition is for 2027 election. He has attended the coalition meetings, a number of it. He attended the official unveiling of the coalition, and he has said it time without number. He has said it repeatedly that even though he is participating in this coalition, that he's still a member of the Labour Party, and that the coalition is for 2027. So that is for him. So on the issue of Dino Melaye and talking about PDP having failed or being an appendage of the APC, I don't know if I am the right person to respond to that, but I understand that there is a problem within the PDP, which is not far from the problem we are suffering from in Labour Party as well.
I was going to get to that, but of course, go ahead.
Yeah, so on that score, yes, I might agree with him that there is an entrenched interest in the PDP that is being fueled from the outside. There are some outside forces using, in collusion with some members of the PDP who are fueling the problem in the PDP. That is not debatable. In Labour Party as well, there are still some outside forces, and these are members of the APC that are fueling the problem, using some members of the Labour Party to cause problem in the Labour Party. So these are not debatable facts.
Okay, so I remembered having a particular guest, one of your members of the Labour Party on the show. Yes, and when I talked about the issue in Labour Party, that was Comrade Splendor. I believe you know him, your gubernatorial candidate for 2023. Yeah, Ebonyi State, yes. So he said the Labour Party is fine. There is no crisis in Labour Party. And I actually said to him that day, I said, you can tell me that there is no crisis. Where we have the Abure factions, we have the Senator Nanedi faction, who happens to be your own principal. Okay, so, for you to tell me that there is no crisis, I just feel that he was trying to give us a smoke screen. Now you are here telling us that, of course, PDP is also, Labour Party is also going through their own. Now, Labour Party really pulled a lot of strings, and they did so well in the 2023 general elections, looking at things now, we all understand that everyone is actually moving from here to there, decamping and moving and all of that. But what are the main issues that Labour Party is having, and why is it looking so difficult that people are not ready to shed their swords to actually come together to build that particular home again? And it is looking already like the leader of the party, who happens to be Mr. Peter Obi, is not really dancing to the tune of the Labour Party. And that's why he's been attending several meetings of the ADC, and key figures in the party are already leaving. And talking about your principal is actually holding a particular part of the party, and the other people, Abure's fraction. And this is looking as if, instead for Labour Party to actually rally around people, get people, bring more people on board, instead they're actually tearing themselves apart. So do you guys still pose a threat to the ruling party?
Thank you so much. I will begin by addressing what the fallout of your interview with Splendor. I've not watched the interview, but I can hazard a guess. I think he was saying that there is no crisis in the Labour Party He drew that premise from the fact that there has been a litigation in the Labour Party that has been resolved by the Supreme Court. And as you may know, on the 4th of April this year, 2025, the Supreme Court, in a landmark judgment, nullified the leadership of Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party. And just very recently, on the 15th of August, that very judgment of the Supreme Court, because when Abure was removed, he still went back to re-litigate a matter that has already been dealt with by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, the final court in the land. That was an abuse of court process on its own, but that is not what we are talking about. Now, he went back to the Federal Court in Abuja, asking the Federal Court to recognize a list of candidates submitted to them to INEC for participating in election based on the fact that he is the chairman of the Labour Party. And INEC submitted a counter affidavit to that, and on the 15th of August, the Federal Court in Abuja, in another landmark judgment, dismissed the application brought by Julius Abure and said that he is no longer the chairman of the Labour Party based on the previous judgments of the Supreme Court. So, and I think that every rational human being should be able to, from these two judgments I just told you about, conclude that the crisis in the Labour Party has been resolved. And I think it was on that note that Splendor was telling you that there is no longer any crisis in the Labour Party, because there shouldn't be any crisis after the court judgment. But like I told you, we are talking about pragmatism here. There is no crisis in the real sense of it. Legally speaking, there shouldn't be any more crisis. But there are still pockets of people who are still jumping around, claiming to attaching some appellations to themselves where those appellations don't exist, claiming to be national leader of this, national chairman, national secretary, where the Supreme Court has clearly said that they are no longer in the leadership, the authentic leadership of the party. Now, so should tell you that, because you make reference to Nana Usman being holding one end of the stick.
Yes.
There shouldn't be anybody holding any end of this. Nana Usman is the national chairman of the Labour Party, has been pronounced by the court. It is contemptuous of anybody, contemptuous of the judgment of the Supreme Court, the highest court in Nigeria, for anybody to refer to Nana Usman as a factional leader of the Labour Party. She is the national chairman of the Labour Party.
Interim to be precise, right?
Yeah, interim national chairman of the Labour Party, as confirmed by the neck of the party.
Yeah.
Now, talking about the fortunes of the party and maybe the body language of Mr. P2B, as you suggested, that he's leaving the party and all that. You see, I've told you here in my intro that Mr. P2B is still a member of the Labour Party. He hasn't left the Labour Party, and and that is the situation that we are in today. You see, I don't want to preempt what is going to happen if he eventually leaves the Labour Party, because I don't have the capacity to see tomorrow. But as the spokesperson for the national chairman of the Labour Party and as an insider, I can tell you authoritatively that as at now, as I am your student,
as at this hour,
Mr. P2B is still a card-carrying member of the Labour Party.
Okay, so in your opinion, what are the key factors that determine a political party's ability to unify its members and present a cohesive front, especially in the face of internal challenges?
No, come again.
I said, in your opinion, what are the key factors that determine a political party's ability to unify its members and present a cohesive front, especially in the face of internal challenges?
Well, a political party should have an internal mechanism in resolving internal crisis. That is very, very fundamental. It is very germane, and there should be a change of attitude. The problem we have here is that every political party in Nigeria has a constitution. Before you register your political party with INEC, one of the documents you must furnish to INEC is the constitution of the party. So when constitution is written for people to obey it. People shouldn't behave like animals. So, and that is why the human beings decided to put constitutions around, so that there should be set of guiding principles that they codified to guide their affairs. But people throw the constitution under the bus. And that is what is causing. If in the judgment of the Supreme Court that ousted Abure, the Supreme Court, in an obiter dictum is a statement made, by the way, they advised that political parties should respect their constitution. If you have set out some rules and say these rules should be the guiding principles of this political party, you should obey them. Then they went further to say, when your tenure as a chairman elapses, it is expected of you to obey the constitution of your party and vacate. So the attitude of Nigerian politicians is one of the factors that people should imbibe a principled approach towards dealing with each other in politics. That is what then the political party should have internal mechanism. Every matter shouldn't land up in courts. If people do what they are supposed to do, people should not be litigating over trivial matters. Now, our courts are already overburdened by little things that should be resolved by political parties. And that is why Supreme Court keeps de-emphasizing the fact that their people should just be bringing political matters to them, at every slightest provocation. Political parties should have, structures in place to be able to resolve their matters internally without necessarily going to the courts.
Okay, so Mr. Ken, how do you assess the impact of cross-party defections on the political landscape in Nigeria? Are these defections indicative of deeper issues within the party?
You see, there are defections happening here and there, and the truth is that, and I'm even saying this thing, in support of what I already said about P2B, and about his approach towards the coalition. You see, the truth is, if we tell ourselves the truth, it took a collaborative effort for APC to come into government in 2015. There was a collaborative effort between the APGA in those days, a faction of APGA, the ACN, the CPC, and others. They came together and presented a common front, which is APC as it is known today. Now, APC is in power, and they have colossally failed Nigerians. They have taken Nigeria to where no one expected them to take us to. Nigeria is completely drifting under the leadership of the APC since 2015. Now, this is a party in power.
Mr. Ken, are you saying, hello, Mr. Ken, can you hear me? Are you saying that the APC have failed, or they've taken Nigeria back because it is the APC that is in the administration, it is their time, or because truly they've actually done that? Because I actually stated something that the ADC member mentioned, stating that the journalists should do investigative journalism, okay, and we should expose whatsoever that needs to be exposed. And oftentimes, whenever this situation happens, when you are in power, when it is the time of Labour Party, the time of PDP, the time of APGA, the time of YPP, the time of NNPP, they get to come for the media and say, no, we shouldn't do this. And I just realized that when you are an opposition party, a strong one at that, you would always castigate, you would always give criticism, sometimes constructive, sometimes you are just, you just need to say something to actually spoil the present administration. Be it as it may, I'm not supporting the administration. I'm not saying whatsoever that is going on, okay, is actually good or bad. Of course, this is my job here. But I just want to know, are you saying this based on facts and figures, or you are saying this based on you being an opposition party? So I just want the clarity.
Let me give you facts and figures.
Please go ahead.
You see, you made allusions to Labour Party because we are not in power. We have never been in power in Nigeria at the national level.
I'm talking about state level. We cut across board, even to local government.
At the state level where we have governed, even in Abia State today where we have...
You have senatorial district as well.
You can understand what we are doing. But let me come in. You
Please
see,
go ahead.
They say that the taste of the pudding is in the eating. Let me tell you, this present government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over. And when he took over power, Buhari had borrowed money. He had put Nigeria on a debt level that was calculated to be about 99 trillion naira. Just within a space of 2 years, This present administration has ballooned it to 149 trillion. This is not Ken Asova saying this. This was said by no other person than the Speaker of the House of Representatives of Nigeria. And that person is a member of the APC. Today, 3.5 million Nigerians live in IDP camps in their own country, in a country that is not at war. Before I came to your studio now, I just read a report by the United Nations that Nigeria ranks 4 in global violation of school children.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are coming immediately after Israel. That is because of the violations in Gaza.
Yeah.
We are coming after Israel comes DR Congo and Somalia. DR Congo has been fighting war for years. Then after that, Somalia has been a United Nations certified failed state. That is where Nigeria, immediately after Somalia, Nigeria comes after Somalia. That is where we are as a country. Before APC took power, a bag of rice was 9,000 naira. Today it sells for about 100,000. Before APC took power, the dollar exchange rate in Nigeria was about 189 to 190 naira to a dollar. Today it is 1,500. Before APC took power, a liter of fuel in Nigeria under Jonathan's government was 98 naira. In short, before Bola Tinubu took power, it was less than 200 naira, 198 naira. Today, a liter of fuel is about 1,000 naira. What do I need to tell you? So I'm not saying this because I am a member of the opposition. I am talking about the sufferings of the average Nigerian. Nigerians are suffering, and I don't think anybody, any sane person who is not satanic should look at the suffering of Nigerians and think that anybody is criticizing this government just because you are in the opposition, just for talking sake. I'm giving you facts and figures here.
Okay, so Mr. Ken.
On. The list is plenty.
Mr. Ken, so let's come to this particular point where I want to bring your attention also to something that actually happened, I think, sometime last week, I asked Honorable Comrade Anslem, to be precise, Comrade Anslem, a question. Okay, we're talking about vote buying. We're talking about the behavioral system of Nigerians when it comes to voting period. And also, because of the economy of the land, because of the hunger in the land, how people indulge themselves in vote buying and all of that. How do you think the current economic challenges in Nigeria might influence voters' behavior in the 2027 election? And a particular politician on this show said, and I quote, that every political party indulges themselves in vote buying, that they all buy votes, just that the highest bidder gets to win. So, I'd like you to actually give a reaction to this.
I don't know the politician that said that, but I know I speak for Labour Party. And
please go ahead.
Yes, you see, Labour Party, you know that our mantra, which some Nigerians found to be offensive, our mantra is that we know they give shishi.
I was waiting for that word. That we know they give shishi was not about all Labour Party. It was just Mr. Peter Obi, and that you would not tell me here in the studio that Labour Party has never canvassed door to door or given anybody anything in ward levels. If Peter Obi actually said, we know they give shishi, that does not appeal to everybody in Labour Party. I am putting this to you.
You see, we participated in a presidential election that we came third, well, by official pronouncements, they said we came third, even though we queried that result. I have my reservations, and a whole lot of Nigerians have their reservations about the final verdict of both the INEC and the Supreme Court on that matter. But they allocated 6 million votes to us. Now, I was a member of the presidential campaign that produced that 6 million votes. We did not have money. In short, as a matter of fact, part of the reasons why we lost that presidential election was because we did not have money to pay for party agents across Nigeria. So on that note, in so many places where our votes were recorded, because we did not have party agents, our votes were diverted to other political parties. So a political party that did not have resources to pay for party agents that should man...
That does not mean that they did not also pay some party agents where in some parts of Nigeria.
To vote for them, sorry?
I said that does not mean that they didn't also pay some party agents to actually do their job in some other areas or other parts of Nigeria.
You know, I'm talking about party agents. I'm not talking about electorates.
I know,
now,
I know.
That, because party agents are actually supposed to be legitimate to pay them. Because you're sending them to go, you need to pay for their logistics.
Of course, I'm aware. And it is the party agent that gets to canvass people one-on-one. Come and vote for us.
What I'm saying is that if we did not have the resources to pay for party agents that will go and protect our votes, so where will we get the resources to pay electorates who are going to cast?
I love that particular diplomatic reply, but let's leave it at that. Coming down to the Labour Party. Labour Party has been vocal about economic reforms. How might these economic policies resonate with Nigerian voters in 2027 in closing, because our time is fast spent?
You see, we have always been talking about, especially our presidential candidate in the last election. Our mantra has been moving Nigeria from consumption to production.
Okay.
It is only Labour Party that has that mantra, that we're moving Nigeria from consumption to production. Now, Nigerians have tested the new government in the last 2 years. They have seen that look, we have never seen anything worse than where we are now. So there is something, you were saying something about whether the economic hardship might make people to collect money in the 2027 election and vote in other directions.
Poverty has been weaponized. What else do you want me to say?
Yeah, it's been weaponized. And let me tell you, this party in government, the APC government, will meet their Waterloo in 2027. They will be surprised. They will be shocked at the reaction of Nigerians. People are getting wiser. The more they keep weaponizing this poverty, the more people are getting to see the intent, to see the wicked intentions of these people. And people are, what is going around, because I follow the trend. And what people are saying today is that they will bring that money. It is our money. We will collect it from them.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken. That's how far we can actually take on the show today. That was Mr. Ken Asogwa, a Senior Special Advisor, Media to the Interim National Chairman of the Labour Party, Senator Nadi Osman. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken, and hopefully we'll have you on the show very soon again. Thank you for joining. And of course, there were unforeseen circumstances. That was the reason why we didn't have Dr. Mobolaji Ogbomola, a business man and a political analyst on the show today. But of course, you would see him as soon as possible on the show. The time was quite slim, and that's the reason why we didn't really have enough time for us to actually do the show proper as we usually discuss here on the program. So I would like to say thank you to the Abuja studios, Dobo and also Callistus. Thank you for standing in over there and giving me a seamless production. And also to my PCR and MCR here in Lagos studio. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Savio Udo. Till I come your way again next time, don't forget, don't give up, because it is not over. Tough time doesn't last, but tough people do last. Whatsoever you're facing will soon be over, and you will definitely smile again. Do have a wonderful, good evening. Thank you.